Okay, so Dagothor is dead. And I saved at kind of an awkward spot. But that's okay. So I've already done the Tribunal main quest and the base game main quest. So all that's left is Blood Moon. I figured I'd just show you around Red Mountain a little bit, since it's all cured of the blight now. Let's see if I can calm this guy. There we go.
What are you doing? You have no idea. Poor animal. You struggle and fight, and understand nothing. You think what you do has meaning. You think you slay me, and I am dead. It is just dream and waking, over and over. One appearance after another. Nothing real. What you do here means nothing. Why do we waste our breath on you?
Oh jeez. Where's my restore magic? There it is. I think I'm about to die. Okay, just narrowly avoided death right there. Can I calm this guy?
Where are you, Lord? We cannot hear you. Speak to us, please.
I have bad news for you. Okay, well, this is unblighted Red Mountain. So let's move on. I'll cast Almsivi Intervention even though Almsivi is completely dead. Now is when everyone greets you differently. I think most everyone says, oh, you're the Nervine, excuse me. I'm not worthy. This guy seems to be confused.
I feel as though I've been awakened from a dream. A terrible dream of the 6th house. Do you mean, have I been under a spell? A curse? And this was caused by the 6th house cultists? Good grief. What have I done? I hope. But I haven't thanked you. Please forgive me. I have nothing to offer but my thanks. But I will tell everyone I know how you saved my life. The devil Dagothor is dead, and all his kin, and the blight has gone too, and the skies are blue over Red Mountain.
I need to practice that voice. I feel like I've gotten worse at it.
You will suffer greatly, Outlander.
That doesn't seem right. I don't know what's going on there. So if you want to go to Solstheim, you gotta take this boat from Kuhl. It's this one particular boat. I love this guy's voice acting. Listen.
Hurry, last boat to Solstheim until the next one.
That's so great. The little purr at the end of it. It's just like the cherry on top.
I can't talk now. I'm waiting for our escort to show up. Besides, Gidar is in charge.
What will be done?
Sorry, High Elf. Can't talk right now. We're waiting for our escort to Raven Rock. Go see Carnius Magius in the shrine if you need something.
Okay, well, first things first. We gotta go to Gildenhool. There's another thing around Thirsk too. Something that I don't think I remember ever getting. Don't ask me why Brodir Grove is marked on my map, despite not being discovered. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why, but like when you go to Solstheim, to me it seems like the graphics it highlights the limitations of the graphics. Oh man, that's really loud. Because like on Solstheim you have all these familiar things like bears and evergreen trees, stuff like that, so you know how it's supposed to look. And so you can tell like how low poly everything is, because you know wolves are supposed to look different than that. But you know, like on Vardenfell, there's all this weird stuff like guars and Kagudis and Elits, and you know, it's all just alien stuff that doesn't exist in real life. So you know, you don't have a point of reference, so the weird graphics don't really bother me as much. It always just looks janky to me on Solstheim. Just kind of highlights the limitations of the graphics to me. I don't know, that's just my opinion. This might be somewhat dangerous. Oh, whoops. Gotta change my boots. Yeah, these guys hit pretty hard. Shouldn't screw around with them. This guy who has killed 2 gods is felled by a smurf and a boar. So I think this is the first place I went to, well, aside from Fort Frostmoth, when I first started playing this expansion, because it sticks out like a sore thumb on the minimap here, and it's just like, what's this island doing here? What could possibly be there? So it's definitely worth looking into. Alright. So yeah, it's got gold littered everywhere. So it's definitely worth finding. It's not really a whole lot of gold. I think it's, what is it, like 5,000? That's a lot if you're a low-level character, but if you're at where I am in the game right now, this is pocket change. Still, it's fun to pick it all up. There's like some strange animal instinct in my brain that makes it enjoyable to do this. Yeah, get that gold. So satisfying. Got all these gems here. It's too bad gems are almost useless in this game. Exquisite ring. Restore Magicka. Ooh, very nice. Can't do anything with Stalrim yet. I never did get Stalrim in my last playthrough. Well, I got Stalrim, but I didn't make stuff with it. I think it was because I accidentally turned into a werewolf in front of the people that make Stalrim stuff for you. But I'm not gonna go werewolf this time around, because I've already done it. So Solstheim is a very wild and untamed place. There's not any travel unless you build Raven Rock. So you can travel between Fort Frostmoth and Raven Rock, but even with Divine Intervention and Almsleevy Intervention, that doesn't take you anywhere on Solstheim. Well, Divine Intervention takes you to Fort Frostmoth, but that just takes you down here. So you know, your travel routes are like here, up to here, and from anywhere to here, and that's about it. You know, some people might complain that it's less convenient, but you know, it's different. You know, you really feel like you're striking out on your own in the wilderness. you wouldn't really get that feeling if you could just fast travel anywhere you want. So, yeah. If you listened to me before, you know I'm not a huge fan of the kind of fast travel that Arena, Daggerfall, Oblivion, Skyrim, every game except for Morrowind has. I think Morrowind is really the only game that did fast travel right for me, in my opinion. Oh, this is Skull Village. I'm gonna go to Thirsk. I'm gonna wait out this storm. This is getting rather annoying. Thank you. These guys are really tough. You do not want to screw around with them. For whatever reason, they're able to reflect your spells. So much damage. Most of that is self-inflicted, but still. Oh, that's a nice view of Vardenfell there. It's pretty cool. It's got to be around here somewhere. Hey, do you know where? You are not of this skull. Speak with Darsten Heartfang in the Great Hall if you have reason to be here. He is our leader, and will deal with you. Is this that Uncle Sweetshare house? Curious. Oh no, this is the place where the people make skull for you.
No dealings with the likes of you, stranger.
Friendly, aren't they? It's a cozy little house. Cozy little cabin.
You'll have no dealings with the likes of you.
What, is it because I'm an elf? Begone.
We'll have no dealings with the likes of
stranger.
you. Begone.
Right.
now.
Fine.
Begone, stranger.
Jeez. So it's a big meat hall. Should not be hard to spot. And yet here I am, not spotting it. Oh well, I probably can't see it because the distant land doesn't render it. Okay, I know Lake Fjelding is close to it. And this is Thirsk? Yep, this is Thirsk. So. There's certain items hidden near Thirsk. Ah, here it is. A whole tree stump. Treachery, fortify security. Ooh. That's nice. Shadow sting. So it makes you blend into your surroundings. 200 to 100%. How does that make sense? So you hit your enemy and then it makes you blend into your surroundings and it poisons the enemy. That's pretty OP. Deceit. Fortify marksman. Ooh. Very nice. What does this note say? S. Here's the equipment that I told you about. Remember, the weak deserve no mercy. E. Whatever those people are. Okay, this is the main attraction here. Ebony Arrow of Slaying. It does 5,000 points of damage. But, it's possible to reflect that. So, if you're unlucky enough to have your enemy reflect it back at you, it'll kill you. Unless, probably if you're 100% resistant to magic, that probably wouldn't do anything to you. And another funny thing is that they have charge. Yeah, it's like, why would arrows have charge? And once you shoot the arrow, then it just gets expended. It's not like you can keep using it and keep using the charge. Alright, oh, I'm still carrying all this stuff. Why do I have the Crozier of St. Lothus? Where did I get this? I don't even remember where I got that. So we've got a lot of voice acting here. Okay, let me just put my stuff here for now. Sunder, Keening. I can keep Keening. Keening is light. Put this Crozier here. Ebony Arrow of Slaying. I gotta use these at some point.
What's this about?
What do you want? Go see Captain Carius. Talk to Captain Carius if you're looking for something to do. Head through the general quarters and all the way up the south staircase. On the 3rd floor are his chambers. That's where you'll find him. If you're here about the colony business, talk to Carnius Magius. He's in the Imperial Cult Shrine. General quarters. South staircase. This is a pretty large Imperial fort. And 3rd floor. 2 and 3. Hello.
Yes, what can I do for you? I am Captain Folks Carius, commander of Fort Frostmoth. We are an Imperial fort, obviously. My soldiers have the ability to be among the best in all the Empire. This island of Solstheim is not the easiest assignment, though. Sometimes it makes the men edgy. As I said, this is a difficult post. These soldiers are separated from their families and forced to live in harsh conditions. To be fair, most of these men were sent to this island as punishment for a past offense. They are not the best of soldiers, yet. Still, until recently they have performed their duties adequately. Lately I noticed some disturbing trends. To be sure, the men have been restless, complaining more than usual. They have been lackadaisical in the performance of their duties. I sense a great unease among them, and morale has been low. Very low. This is not normal. My instinct tells me that there is one among my troops who is fanning the fires of this discontent, and I wish to know who it is. They will never let me know who the culprit is, as their commanding officer. I must regretfully keep some distance between these fine soldiers and myself. They may be willing to speak to you, though. See if you can't gain their trust. If you learn anything, report to me.
I asked you to investigate why the...
Don't ask me why he sounds like a dandy.
He looks like a bit of a dandy.
That's that's something that Owen says in Oblivion, if you remember him. You know, the guy in the Bloodworks.
Hey, what? Hey, is that booze I smell on you? Smells like Sujama to me. I know the smell anywhere. How about giving a thirsty soldier that pick me up?
Oh wait, he's not actually drunk, he wants to get drunk. What am I doing? Sure, take it. I don't know about giving him Sujama. I like my Sujama. Take me away, sweet Sujama. Thanks, friend. Just hasn't been the same around here since this became a dry fort. It's ridiculous, I tell you. That's right. No liquor at all is allowed in Fort Frostmoth these days. Captain's orders, I guess. Seemed odd coming from him. Captain Carius seemed like a fair enough guy, as long as we carried out our duties. Guess he figured we weren't up to his standards, so he cut us off. Since then, everyone's been in a pretty foul mood.
I see I stand in good company. What can I do?
If they made these stairs just slightly wider. Just slightly. Just slightly. You didn't see that.
I asked you to investigate why the morale has been low in the fort. Have you learned anything?
I imagine the lack of alcohol might have some effects on the morale, but I didn't ever actually ban it. Personally, I didn't even care about the alcohol. It was the priest, Antonius Nuncius, who was worried about the effect it was having on the men. I disagreed, but the question became moot. Our shipment stopped coming in months ago. Speak with the soldiers a bit more. See if you can find out who the source of this discontent is.
Look, I'm not sure what caused all this. I just know that I heard from Antonius Nuncius that the captain had placed a ban on all alcohol in the fort. And sure enough, there was none to be found. The priest? He's not bad, I guess, for a priest. You'll find him at the Imperial cult shrine here at the fort, though he keeps an office upstairs from the armory. Could be in either place. Seems to understand us soldiers pretty well. He was telling me the other day how it seemed unfair that the captain had cut us off from the drink. He figures that's one of our few pleasures on this dung heap of an island. Armory.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
No! Oh, come on, keep walking.
Keep moving.
Yes?
Thank you. Oh, here's his office. Antonius Nuncius's desk. Alright, well, let's vandalize his desk. Because, you know, I have no qualms about doing that. It's just the kind of elf I am. He's got booze in here. I'm gonna stake it. Yeah, I'll stake it. Steal it and take it. Stake it. Here he is.
Yes? What can this humble priest do for you?
You can stop moving.
What do you want? Yes, terrible thing. Don't know why you'd be asking me about it. Did I mention how the shipment stopped arriving? Well, I have no idea. You've been in my desk. My desk? You've been in there? Why, that's an outrage. Stolen liquor. I had no idea. All right. Perhaps I had been hiding the alcohol. It was for their own good. And I had hoped that if the soldiers got fed up and revolted, I'd be able to justify going home to my superiors. Look, I don't want any trouble from you.
Your secret is safe with me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Look, take this key. You'll find all of the misplaced liquor in the closet. The troops will be happy to have it again. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to talk to you. Just don't tell them what I did.
So he's got a closet full of tons of booze. It's good to know if I'm ever run low on it.
What's this about?
This is not the room I meant to go into. I asked you to investigate why morale has been low in the fort. Have you learned anything? You say that the shipment has merely been displaced, and this was all a big miscommunication. That's ridiculous. I expected better of my men, and myself. Especially of myself. Thank you for your help, Naenlorn. Take these. There are diseases on this island we have never encountered. I would hate to see you take ill. Now, though, there is more fort business to discuss. As I've told you, not all of my soldiers here are trustworthy. Many were sent to this fort in lieu of the Ebonheart's dungeons. Now I fear that a criminal element has shown itself in Fort Frostmoth. I believe that there are weapons being smuggled out of here and sold on Vardenfell. I've noticed the store of weapons in the armory has been decreasing, and I know there is no official reason for it. My only guess is that someone is smuggling them off Solstheim to be sold on Vardenfell. I want you to uncover the smuggling ring, and I will provide you with a bit of help. I would like you to work with me, with one of my soldiers on this case. There will be two available to you, and they are two of the best here in Fort Frostmoth, Sanus Lucius and Gaia Artoria. You'll find Lucius in the general quarters, Artoria in the general quarters upper level. Speak with them and decide which will be your companion. When you have unearthed the smuggling ring, report to me. I leave how you deal with the smugglers to your discretion. It is a dangerous thing here at Fort Frostmoth. Our supplies are limited, and without them, I fear the soldiers will grow even more restless. And what is a fort without its weapons? Useless.
Have you found more information on the weapons being smuggled from the fort?
If you could give me more than 5 seconds, I would be most appreciative.
Go ahead, stranger.
Honor to you, Naenlorn. Smuggling. I don't know anything about that. Not sure I'd tell you if I did.
Okay.
Captain Carius mentioned that you might come to speak with me. How may I assist you?
Ah yes, the smuggling ring. Captain Carius mentioned something about that. I would be glad to help, though I'm admittedly not the most handy with my blade. I believe I can help guide you through this conundrum. I don't really need someone who's strong, because I'm strong enough myself. I would like you to work with me. Excellent. Gaia Arturia will have to perform other tasks that Captain Carius had for me today. But no matter. Let us find these scoundrels. I suggest we speak with some of the soldiers here at the fort. A motley bunch, to be sure, but some of them are fair soldiers. I have developed quite a rapport with a few. In fact, why don't we begin by speaking with Zeno Faustus? He's an interesting character. We'll find him in the armory.
What is it you want?
Honor to you, Naenlorn.
You know about these weapons being smuggled?
Smuggling? Well, if you're with Lucius, I guess I can tell you what I've heard. Check out the Gandrung Caverns, a bit northeast of the fort. I've heard a couple of soldiers talk about the place. They mentioned weapons that were being stashed there. Look, you didn't hear it from me, though. I'll deny it.
Gandrung Caverns. Of course, it's not marked on my map. Doesn't need to be, it's probably really easy to find.
If you want some,
I don't really think that there are any forts this big on Vardenfell. I think that's unique to here. Who's attacking me? Who or what is attacking me? I should be careful with him, he's fragile.
Be careful out here in the wild, friend. There's more roaming about than just wolves and bears.
I always thought this guy had a funny face.
So, you traveled the wilds of Solstheim just as I do. Here's a word of advice from one wanderer to another. Keep your eyes open and
I can't hold this accent.
your wits about you. There's more than bears and wolves roaming about this land. If you find yourself face to face with the berserkers or the freesags, sheathe your blade and get to running. If you need shelter, my kinsfolk at Thirsk would gladly take you in.
It's like kind of Irish and kind of the way the voice actor does it. Bears. What's a bear?
Lots of them around this island. Some of them are pretty nasty, even diseased. Doesn't pay to mess with them, though their pelts can be quite valuable, I hear.
I don't know where the word quite came from, it just kind of came out.
Wolves. They're all over this island. Some travel in packs, which makes them especially dangerous. I've heard some carry disease as well. They are called bear sarks in the Nord tongue because of their insistence on going bare-chested even in the most severe blizzard. They're crazy as they come, friend, and care only for savagery and murder. It is said they are so attracted to death that they make their homes in some of Solstheim's burial barrows. I've also heard rumor of some kind of berserker mother, but no one has ever seen her and lived to tell about it.
About free sags.
The Freesags are mages dedicated to the teachings of Cain, the widow of the god Shor. Each is a powerful sorceress skilled in the use of frost-based magicka. They are vicious lasses. Now it's just full-on Scottish. They view most people as a threat to their beliefs. They've been seen out in the wild and in a couple of the ice caves. Thirsk is a fine metal if you let finest metal you'll ever visit, friend. It lies north of here, to the east of Lake Fielding. If you reach the Skull Village, you've gone too far. When you get there, see Orfrin. She's in charge of the mead.
I will gladly sell you a flagon or 3. What's this mead you speak of? Surely you jest. Mead is the nectar of the god Shore. It is made from fermented honey. It is the finest drink ever to touch a Nord's lips. Watch this. The Dunmer goddess? Can't say I know much about her. There's some talk sometimes, but it takes a while for news to travel here. I remember like 4 years ago when I was doing my last Let's Play of this, I remember I kept going into this cave to transform into a werewolf. Yeah, this was the cave. The rest is more interesting. Oh, by the way, so I remember when I was like 11 years old, I was trying to catch the werewolf disease from getting attacked by wolves because I was stupid. But you actually can catch it from getting attacked by werewolves. Although you're a lot more likely to just get killed. So like if you kill a werewolf and then just, you know, rifle through its inventory a whole bunch, then eventually, if you don't have disease resistance, or if it's below 100, then you'll catch Sanes lupinus or something like that. Yeah, Sanes lupinus. Oh, these guys have paralyze. That's not something to mess around with.
You make this too easy.
They chorused.
You're hardly a match for me.
See, I knew he was gonna do that. I thought I could kill him fast enough, but that didn't happen. I know I got some healing. Here we go. I don't think I have any... Oh, I do. I did something smart for once. Uh-oh, he's gonna kill him. Wait, that's right. I can paralyze him. There we go. Musroshius. All of these bastards have axes that paralyze you. You should just wait here. No, wait here.
If you insist.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can call him humanoid. See if they have any unique dialogue. There's a guy down here, I think. There he is. And he's calmed.
Excuse me, Sarah, but, well, you're the Nerevarine, and a big hero. I don't really know how to talk to important folk like you, except to say thank you, Sarah, for everything.
It's a stock greeting again.
Anything I can do for you?
That's the only greeting he gives me. So I guess he doesn't have any unique dialogue. Alright, goodbye.
I'm not giving up that.
It gives you the upper hand. You can calm him first. Ooh, 2 of them.
You die. Now, you die. You are a fool to fight me.
Say that while you're paralyzed. Not finding you particularly threatening right now. See, all of them have paralyze. Not sure if that... No, that wasn't all of them. Master's lockpick, thank you very much. Got some nice pickups here.
Surrender now, and I might let you live.
You might let me live, huh?
Wait, I don't want any trouble. I heard you were working with Sadus Lucius, and everyone at the fort knows this Lucius is a reasonable man, so maybe we can make a deal. I'll get off the island, leave the weapons behind. You just let me go peacefully, and don't cause any trouble with Carius, and I'm gone. And look, I'll give you this nice axe as a little bonus for keeping this quiet. Carius will never miss me, and I'll just disappear. Ask Lucius about it. He'll give you good advice.
He wants to make a deal with you, does he?
Interesting. I suppose you could let him go. I know Spurius,
And while he wasn't the best soldier, he wasn't the worst either. And I know he has a family to feed back home.
Still, he has stolen from the Legion, and his crimes are punishable by death. I'm afraid the decision is yours, my friend. Whatever you decide, I will support it.
I'll let him go. Alright, let's travel together. Yes. Do I have to talk to him again?
Yes, Altmer?
As I said, you let me walk and no one ever sees me again. The weapons stay here, and I'll give you this axe. I think it's pretty valuable. What do you say, Naenlorn?
You can go, don't come back.
Sounds good. You won't regret this. I'll be gone as soon as possible. Here, take this. I found it while doing a bit of traveling here on the island. Had a friend of mine throw a little enchantment on it as well. And hey, take whatever you want from this stash. I'm sure nothing will be missed. Our secret, just between us.
I appreciate it, but I don't really want it. Okay. Oh. Right. This happens.
Let's hear it.
Moon sugar investigation. Yeah, that's the #1 priority.
The fort. The creatures. It's horrible. And the captain. I haven't seen him. Find Artoria. She may know what to do.
What's this about?
Okay, I can't seem to find that lady they were talking about, but let's see. Next time, I'll talk to her, and we'll get on to the next quest where we look for the captain.